What's up? It's Kev coming back at you here. I'm trying to make another little YouTube video for all you people checking it out across the world and stuff. If you haven't already heard about it or don't know about it, to go along with all these videos, I've got a blog going, mradversity.blogspot.com, mradversity.blogspot.com. I don't even think I said that right, but that's okay. Check that out too. It's got a lot more information about like the things that go along with a spinal cord injury, in my case an incomplete spinal cord injury. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've been doing with hockey, and again how this can apply to you in your recovery with your injury. This is something I've gone through, and this is something that you can apply. So what it is with hockey, what I've been doing since I started, you are given your equipment. It's like, here's your sled, here's your sticks, now go play. And you might start off on like borrowed stuff, and then maybe like in my case I ended up getting like my own sled soon. But then once I got my own sled, then you want to figure out your setup, because you want to get it working as best as possible, right? So what I did is I started off with like with this bucket here. The first year it wasn't too bad, but it was a little too big, and I ended up like trying to modify it. I put like foam pieces in different areas, like here and there, and I mean it just like, it's kind of like not butchered, but like, you know, it's chop and like just trying to make it work, which was okay. I mean, that's where you're starting off with. And at the beginning too, I had like these wooden sticks, and I was trying different lengths, and I'm trying different grip points and stuff, and I got it working good, but you always want to make it better, right? So then this year what I ended up doing is I got like a new bucket. I've got like new reinforced tubes, which help out with like, there's a shorter front end. I tried like a different straps and system and stuff, and like I've spent a bunch of time on and off the ice to trial and error different pieces, different parts. And it's been a really frustrating thing, because like for the last 2 or 3 months it feels like I have not been sitting on one sled setup yet. And that's okay, because I'm trying to get this figured out before March comes around with Vancouver. And I mean right now I'm at the point that it's pretty much there. But it's been a 2 to 3 month process of frustration, and while you're going through that, what I want to say is like, you hate that process, because you want to just like now, I mean it's like I want to just hop on my sled and be like, okay, where's my grip point? I mean, what the hell, like I grab here and I've got 3 different spots, and I'm like, well, that's not right. And I like take all the tape off and do it again. And when I finally settle on it, like once you get it, it's awesome, because now I can hop on the ice and it's like you just go and it's like boom, it's like there, I know that's the sweet spot, psh, score, you know. So like been going through this whole process, and it's like it reminded me of like what I've been doing or what I've had to do in the past with medication. And it sucks that like when you get hurt, especially at the very beginning, you're like bombarded by the doctors with all this medication. It's like, you know, you got pain medications, you got stuff to help you take a shit because you're all constipated from all that, you got like sleeping pills or something, then you've got just whatever. You're always loaded up with all this freaking medication. It sucks. And as you get better, you start to eliminate some of that stuff. And then what I've happened to do is like I reached that point where I got rid of pretty much everything, and I was down to like minor painkillers. But because of the injury you go through, in my case, like I built up like a really high pain tolerance. So I've been like playing back and forth with all these different pain medications. So what it is like, it applies the same thing as in the hockey. It's like you have to try something out, and if it doesn't work, try a different part, or go back to what it was and modify that. And so in my case it was like, or this is what you do with your pain meds. It's like in 2009 all I did was like trial and error a whole bunch of different stuff, and it was frustrating as heck, but now I can say I've been through that. And so, I don't know, one of the first ones was like Relievia, I don't know, whatever, just this 24-hour pill or some crap. But while you're doing it, it's like, with hockey, it's like you can get on the ice and it's like try it one time. It's like, okay, you know, like boom, get off, change it. But with these, you gotta like sometimes take them for a week before it kicks in properly, or you might be taking it for up to a month or something before you actually feel like whether it is or isn't working. So it's like you gotta try that, and then if it doesn't work, yeah, I did it. Kick it just like the slap chop guy. You don't chuck that stuff in the sink. Then you gotta go do another one. This was like I think it was Dantry or whatever was the next one. So there goes another whole month. And that doesn't work. Oh, I failed on that one. That one didn't work. But you kick it out, you try something else. And then what was the other one I tried? I don't even know, because these aren't the actual bottles. I chucked them after. Well, the Percocet one, if you saw that other video, that was another one. But you try it, it doesn't work, so I mean, you get rid of it. So, the thing is though, is like, just remember, when you're dealing with your injury, you have to go through that process, and it's a lot more frustrating because you're dealing with your body, you're not dealing with the mechanical part. But you go through that process of like the trial and error, and once you've done that, you know you can get to the next level where you want to be at. In this case, it's performance on the ice. I know I can skate better and shoot better sort of thing, but in life it's like when you eliminate those medications that don't work, and then you find the one that does work for you, well then, I mean, I don't want to say you're laughing, but in a way it's like, you are. Like, I mean, you just made your life better because now you figured out what works for you. And I'm still not 100% there, but like I've eliminated so many other things. It's like now it's just fine tuning because I know what doesn't work, which is more valuable in the beginning than what does work. I mean, Edison with the light bulb. I mean, he tries it like 1,000 times before he actually finds out what does work. But then it's like, well, how do you figure that out? You're so smart. Well, no, I failed 1,000 times. And then I figured it out. And with me, or with this, it's like you have to eliminate, get rid of all those, do all those failures to get to the correct answer. And then once you're there, the rest of it seems like a piece of cake. So if you're frustrated in the beginning, if you have an injury or dealing with these medications, it's like, just remember, I mean, you don't want to take it, and I hate taking meds, but go through that process, figure it out, put in the time, and eventually you'll get there and you'll figure it out, and good luck. Don't give up on that stuff. If it's sports or hockey, or I mean sports or meds, keep trucking.